stuff properly. Fine. Okay, how are you going to select the background is that you just have to touch on the screen. Touch on the screen. Fine. Touch on the screen, dear sisters and brothers. Please touch on the screen. Okay. This is the editor page. Okay. You just have to touch there. Fine. Once you touch there, you will get those options. Okay. In the bottom of the screen or on the top, you will get it. If you are in the if you are with the web browser, it will be something like this. Okay. This is called as color wheel. What do we call it as? Color wheel. Fine. I'll be explaining you something called as color theory in this session itself, inshallah, if time permits. So this is called as color wheel. Now I'll tell you how are you going to select the colors through this color wheel. You just have to click on this color wheel. Okay. You will be having these colors. Fine. For example, all of these colors. Can you see that? Yes. Now you can select any colors. Okay. Any colors. So this is how you select single colored backgrounds. This is how you select single colored background. You can select anyone. Come on. Whatever you feel nice, just select that. One color. Okay. Add another page. How do you add another page? Add another page. There is some button known as add page button. If it is not available, then this is over here. Plus button. This is the add new page button. If it is not available, if you are with the smartphones, you just have to swipe left. Swipe left. You will get another page. Try this, please. I'm teaching you everything from the scratch. I want you to follow me. Start to add a new page now. Add a new page. Add a new page. Done. I'll just click on add page. I got a new page. Or if I want, I'll click on plus button. New page is added up. Okay, alhamdulillah. This way, see here, page 1, page 2, page 3. In this way, you can access. Slide up and down. If you are with the desktop. If you are with this one, if you're with the smartphone, just you have to swipe left, swipe left, swipe left. Okay, you'll get access to all of these 3 pages. Okay, so the very first page you have added single color. For the second page also you can add the single color, whichever color you want, you can add it over. Fine, in this way. Now, dear sisters and brothers, this is how you select single colored backgrounds. Fine. Okay. Now, if you want dual colored backgrounds, what do we call it as? Gradients. Okay. In few of the cell phones, it might not appear. For example, if you click on the screen. And if you click on this color wheel, okay, at the bottom you will be having a color grading that is called as gradient colors. What is a gradient color? It is a combination of 2 colors. Okay, combination of 2 colors, gradients. Okay, sisters, gradients. How are you going to assign gradient colors to your screen? Over here you have the recommendations. You can use these. But if you want the colors of your own choice, how do you do that? You just can click here itself. You got 2 colors. Now, for example, you do not want these 2 colors. You want your own colors. Then what do? Come on, listen to this trick. Listen to this trick. Once you are assigning the gradient colors, did you all assign the gradient colors now? Yes. I'll wait for a second now. Yes. Okay. If you are done, okay, you just have to close this color wheel. Close this color wheel. Close this color wheel. Get back to the screen. Okay. Now again, go back and touch this color wheel. Okay. Only then you will be able to edit that color wheel. Fine. Click on that. Okay. Now the colors are here. This is your color. Okay. This is your color that you have selected. 2 colors, right? Dark blue and light blue, right? There is a settings here. There is a settings here. What is it called as? Settings button. Something like this and this. Onto the color. Click on it. Click on it. Come on, try this. You have to do the simple activities. Okay. Now you can select any colors here. This is a gradient color, right? Okay, you can change the colors. Click on the color. Click on this color. Black color, you want it red. Done. This blue color, you want it white. Or you want it black. Red and black. This way, dear sisters and brothers, you can change your gradients according to your own wish. However you want. Did you like it? Please try doing this. How to do it? Try this along with me. I want you to do this. You have to perfection this skill. You want to do this. Please try, everyone. MashaAllah. Barakallahu feeki, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah. You can even change the styles like this. Okay. Top, bottom color, bottom right color, bottom left, surrounding one color and centered aligned. And this is something like both are mixed up. Okay. So you have different styles also. 5 styles are available. Colors on bottom and top and bottom, something like these, okay? Center aligned or vertically aligned. These are the alignments of the colors that you can give. Okay, you can change the styles also. Got it? Now, for example, you want more than 2 colors on your design. You want 3 colored or 4 colored designs. Then what do? You add another color. Plus, there is a plus button. Okay, you can add 5 to 6 colors also. Now for the another color, what I'll select? I'll select something else. See here, third color. I'll add another fourth color. Let it be white. Okay, try this around your sisters and brothers. I just want you all to try this. You must try this, please. You also can arrange the colors. You can just switch this color from here to here. Can you see that? Which color do you want it first? Switch it up. Red color at first, no white color at first. Done? Doing it? Please play with the colors. We are playing with the backgrounds today. We are playing with the colors. Everything is about the colors today, inshallah. Understood? How are you going to play with the colors? Okay, alhamdulillah. Hopefully you all are doing this well, inshallah. First thing, we have learned how to add simple solid colors onto a page, correct? Solid color onto a background. Second thing, we have learned how to add gradients or multiple colors. Multiple colors. You can add 2 colors, 3 colors, 10 colors into single frame. You can do that, okay? 10 colors into the single frame. You can even do that, inshallah. So the third way of doing things, inshallah, we're going to start. You can start with adding the proper background. For example, think that you have something in mind. You have a topic in mind. You are thinking of a background requirement, like you want a theme, proper theme or something like that. Okay. For example, think that you're going to do something, a design about universe. You are writing some quotes about universe or something like that, and you want a specific background that is themed up according to your content that you're doing. So what do? You just have another option over here called as elements. Okay, this is a very important tab on the Canva which helps you to get whatever you want. I already told you are into the pro team of the Canva. You're going to get whatever stuff you want over here. Okay, you're going to get anything and everything. Okay, already I told you have 57 million of photos here, million photos here. Only you type it, you will get it. Whatever you type it, you will get it. Fine, you'll get it. For example, if I want a universe themed photo, I'll just write universe here. Okay, I'll be having all of this stuff in the format of graphics, photos, videos, audios, and also shapes and more. Okay, you will be having everything in aligned way, in the lined way. Okay, the very first thing is graphics. Can you tell me what is graphics here? Have you known what is PNG? I already told you, so there's something called as PNG. PNG is something that does not have background in it. Okay, why do we use the PNG? Because we want a transparent background, right? Yes. Usually we call it as icons also. Icons also. Okay. These graphics are nothing but there are some kind of icons, but without the backgrounds, which can be easily put up on the images. Okay, which can be easily put up on the images. You have universe graphics here. Okay. Once I have searched for universe, you have graphics about the universe here. Okay. So you can even use that. Fine. Okay, the next thing is photos. What will help you to add a beautiful background? Photos, right? Photos. If you capture a photo, only then you can put it on a background, correct? Okay, so I just go ahead with photos. Or there's a tab here on the top. Graphics, photos, videos, audios, and more. Okay, there you can select directly. First thing is graphics. Universe graphics. You have so many graphics. Let's leave that now. Next, we'll go ahead with photos. How are you going to select a photo? You just have to select, or you can just drag and drop if you are with a desktop or the web browser, or you can just select it. For example, this photo, I liked it. I'll just select it. Then selecting, come on. Yes? No? This is how you select a photo. You just click, it will appear on the screen. Okay? You can move the photos like this with your fingertip or with the left mouse click. Okay, left mouse click. That's all. Okay, now how are you going to align this? One thing is you can extend this using the things that are out here. Okay, using the extenders. You extend this. All your sisters and brothers, right click or click on. Okay, okay. Once you do this, you can do it in this way. Okay, this is first way of doing things. Okay, you can just align it like this. Understood? What did I do? I just dragged it over. I just dragged it using these four maximizers. Okay, okay. Now another way of doing this is I'll add another page. I'll add another page. Come on, I want you all to do this in different pages because I want the downloaded version of all of these pages into the homeworks. Okay, you're sending this as a homework. All of the stuff that you're doing in the class, homework. Okay, single background, multiple backgrounds, photo background. Okay, now I'll assign another image. Okay, another image. I want to set this as a background without even doing these things, doing these extensions. How do I do that? Okay, once you put the photo here, this thing will appear. Click on the photo and this thing will appear. Did you all see it on your screen? Yes? Yes, right? Okay, over here there is a three dot button. Three dot button. Three dot button. I want you all to click onto that. Three dot button. Okay, there's something called replace it as background. Replace it as background. Did you all do that? Come on, try it over. Replace it as background. Within a second, it will be assigned as a background. Now you don't have to worry, like, will it be fixed or not? Will it be correctly fixed or not, or something like that? Because whatever you put, you can easily put it as a background. For example, the dimensions are different here. It might be difficult for you to put it into the background, right? So this will help you. This thing with the three dot button, replace background, will help you to properly align it to your backgrounds. Okay. So this is very helpful tool. I just want you all to carry this down. Fine. This is called as how you're going to assign the background onto the screens. Okay. Hopefully you all are getting these things. Yes or no? If you all are done with the 5 pages, I just want you all to be done with this all of these 5 pages, inshallah. Okay. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Please assign another page. You can also add videos as a background, dear sisters and brothers. You can also add video as a background. Hopefully you know that. How do you do that? It is the same thing. For example, universe photo is we have already taken. We can just go to the videos. We have universe videos here. You just need to click on it and same procedure. You just have to click on it and go ahead with assigning it as background. Click on three dot button, replace as background. Okay. This will be assigned as background. If you want to play it, you can just click on it and play it. Okay. You know, within seconds, you can change the images to videos here. Okay. In Canva, this is a very perfectly excellent application that you all are having, dear sisters and brothers, because yes, 2 devices are better if you have 2 devices. Okay. I already told you, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, if you're finding it difficult, dear sisters and brothers, to cope up, you can go ahead with the recordings and then sit back and do it. Or in the class, if you want, I already told you, you can just watch it on the smartphone and do it on the PC. Or if you have 2 devices, that's well and good. Okay. Okay, inshallah. Please try it with the 2 devices. If not, if it's not at all possible, you can just note it down, or you can look into the screens and then do it after the class. Okay, inshallah. So this is the sixth version. How you're going to do? How you're going to do with the videos? Okay, how you're going to assign the videos as a background? Okay, fifth page. What did we do? We just added a photo. We just added a photo into the screen. The fifth way is nothing but added a photo onto the screen. Clicked on the three dot button and replaced it as a background. Done. Okay. Hopefully you're getting this, inshallah. Fine with it, right? Okay, alhamdulillah. So the next thing, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to add another page because we are going to have a very important stuff, inshallah. Okay. So now, if you want to design the photos as a background, for example, think that I want this photo, I like this photo, I like to add this photo. Okay, done. How to assign this as a background? Click on three dot button and replace it as a background. Done. Okay. Now I feel that this is also excellent. This photo is also excellent, and I want this photo onto this background. Okay. I want also the back side of this to be revealed. How do I do that? How do I do that? Can anyone help me with this? I want both of this photo to be visible. Yes, let's try. How to add a blank page? There's a plus button over here. There's a plus button over here. Just try it over. Or is there something called as add page at the downwards? Or if you are with a smartphone, you just have to swipe left. That's all. Okay? Inshallah. So now, photo on a photo. We are trying with another method, that is a photo on a photo, or background, two backgrounds that are imposed on each other, fine. So what am I going to do is, there's a background behind, I want to put another photo on it, and I want the background to be visible as well. So how do I do that? I just align 2 photos here and there, and one important thing that I'm going to do is, I'll click on this photo and I'll just reduce its transparency. Okay, there's a button called as transparency here. Can you all see that? This thing. When you click on the photo, and we just have to swipe left if you are in the bottom. If you have the smartphones, there's a tab on the bottom, there are menus on the bottom, there are tools on the bottom, there are tabs on the bottom, wherein you just have to swipe left, and there is something called as transparency, this one. Okay, reduce the transparency so that both of it are visible. Reduce the transparency so that both of it are visible, like this. Okay, if you want to put two things over, this is the way you can do it. Okay, okay, this is just how you're making sure that you're having the beautiful backgrounds. That's all. Fine. Okay, to reduce the transparency and work on the things. Okay, this is another thing. Fine. Okay, the next way, dear sisters and brothers, please be concentrating. We are going to discuss so many other stuffs now, inshallah. Okay, we are going to go back from the very first thing. We have discussed almost most of the ways to add the backgrounds. Fine, multiple photos in the background, photos in the backgrounds, and if you want a topic related background, how to add it, gradient background, single backgrounds. Okay, 6 to 7, seven photos we have added already, 7 background ways we have discussed. Okay, now you want to start creating something and you want to do it. Okay, for example, I'll just close this bar. Okay, I'll just go to the elements. Okay, onto the elements you have a button there. Okay, you have the very first thing, shapes. Okay, shapes, you can even click on it. You can see here you have different shapes. Okay, like square shapes, round shape, and more. Okay, you just can go ahead with these things. You can add it over in your designs also. For example, you can add this shape here. Okay, you can add this shape here. In the graphics, you will be having all of these steps. You can write it down. For example, if you want a square shape, you can write it down and you can just start to design it. Okay, come on, I just want you all to do this along with me. I took another shape now, round shape. Come on, this is how you design your own graphics. Got it? Okay, so this is just a simple way I've designed. Now, can you tell me whether these colors are looking good for you? No, right? This color combination is not at all good. You know, I as a graphic designer, I say that this is not at all a perfect design. Why? Because these colors are not at all good and they do not catch anyone's eye, right? So, you know, there is a trick and tactic how you can just make these colors better. Okay, how the graphic designers learn to perfection the colors, I'll tell you how they do that. Okay, okay, let me just finish these topics off and then we'll just go ahead with a topic known as color theory. Okay, so next let's go to the graphics. Okay, we are done with the shapes. I just want you to see how we are going to go ahead with the graphics. Fine, so in the graphics you can find anything. For example, think that you are making a quote related quote kind of what we say, the flyer. So you can just write quote on it, QUOTE. Okay, and search for it. You will be having quotes in this format. Okay, you can just write this here, put this here, and also if you want, you can just take this. Okay, you can put it here. Okay, one important thing is rotation. Okay, usually you will be stuck into the rotations. How to rotate this? Can you see how are you going to rotate it? Please try this over because my students used to have doubt how to rotate the things. Okay, I want you to rotate the stuff. Whatever you put on this, whatever graphics you're putting on the screen, I want you to rotate them. Please try to rotate them. How to rotate? Just click on it and there is this button. Okay, you just have to rotate it as you wish. Fine? Please try it down. Okay, I already told you we are teaching everything from the scratch. You have to know all of these stuffs. Okay, done? Yes, this should be in white color, right? It would look on the dark, everything should be light. Okay, you make sure you are combining the things in better and perfect way. Okay, okay, those are just the stuffs that I'm discussing. We are not perfectioning our designs. We are just doing the stuffs, we are just adding the stuffs over. See, I hope you have understood what are the graphics now, right? What is the graphics? It's nothing but you're adding the different frames on it. Okay, okay. Oh, graphics is nothing but the PNG frames. That's all. For example, if you want a topic related, for example, think that you're having something like, okay, I'll just do it in the format. If you're creating a graphics for the Islamic flyers, okay, I'll just write it Islamic here. Okay, Islamic patterns. Okay, so let me just go ahead with the graphics. In the graphics, I'll be having the patterns. See how I can draw this over. Okay, I'll select the simple page like this. I'll take this graphic, I'll add this over here. Okay, in this way you can add multiple graphics onto the frame. Okay, I'll take this lantern, I'll add it over here. Okay, when things look clumsy, make sure you are reducing the transparency of them. Okay, transparency should be reduced. See here, now it looks good. Okay, now the pattern looks good, right? Okay, So now you can add this Islamic pattern. Okay, these are just the examples. Okay. Okay. So whatever you want, whatever steps you want. If you are going to write a code, Islamic code, you can just write it down over here. Okay, fine. Getting these? Kindly type yes if yes. I'm just showing you how you're going to add the different graphics. Do not worry about the Islamic flyers. We'll be discussing it in detail. I just want you to add different graphics onto the frame. That's all. Please do not worry. You don't have to have the specific this one because we have this topic creating Islamic flyers, Quranic flyers, separate topics. Okay. Today we are just adding the graphics, adding the stuffs onto the frames. That's all. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Whatever. You can just write. How to do this? Go to the elements, type whatever you want. Islamic backgrounds, you will get Islamic backgrounds. Okay? Islamic patterns. Even the gradients. For example, you want to add a gradient from the elements. You just have to write gradient there. I'll add a new page and see here you have it in the format of the photos. Okay, you can take whatever photos you want and add it over. For example, this one. Click on the three dot button, replace the background. Yes, after the class, you must practice this. I already told you, everyone, please make sure you're practicing after the class. Just 15 days, please. Only 15 days, you just need to practice. You'll perfection the skill, inshallah. Fine? Okay, you have so many keywords, so many other keywords. I'll show you some of the keywords. I'll give you, this topic will be discussed again. Fine? Today, we are going to just discuss the ways through which you're going to add the things over onto the backgrounds. Fine? Hopefully, you are getting it, inshallah. Okay, the next thing. You want whatever topic you want. For example, you want paper kind of background. Just click it over. You'll get the paper kind of background. Okay, in the graphics, you can go ahead with the photos. Okay, in the photos, for example, this one I'll make it as a background. Replace the background. Done. Okay, now I want to write a quote on it. So I'll go to the graphics. I'll take something like this, the tone kind of this one. I'll write a quote over here. Or if I want to make it more brighter, I can even take something like this, tone paper. I'll put it over here. Okay, this is how you go ahead with the elements tab. Hopefully, all of you have understood. Please let me know how you're going to have you all understood this stuff. Yes, Alhamdulillah. Backgrounds, how to add the single color backgrounds, multiple backgrounds, and graphics on it, shapes on it, how to add different shapes on it, how to make sure you're adding the topic related backgrounds, how to add multiple topic related backgrounds. For example, if you want to add two stuffs together like this, two photos together like this, then you can just reduce the transparency and add it over like that. And graphics, whatever graphics you want, you can add multiple graphics. If you want to add, you just have to reduce the transparency and make sure you're going to make it enhance the things. And if you want to add a proper background names, you can add the proper background names like paper kind of background, crushed background, gradient background, holographic background, abstract background, texture background. I'll tell you all of these keywords. We'll make a note of around 100 keywords after into our sessions. Okay, I will ask you to take it separate notebook and write it down, because inshallah in the upcoming sessions you will have to take down all of these steps. Okay, today I'm just discussing how you're going to add it over to your designs. That's all. Fine. These are